Hey guys, welcome to another commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be Firebathero versus Savior. I'm only going to do the first match of the set. This is the match in particular I wanted to do. Unfortunately, Rise, Cholera, and Klazert beat me to it. You can check that out. Klazert, of course, a huge Savior fan. Rise, a huge Firebathero fan. And Cholera somewhere in between. That's on Vile Attack. I did manage to get in on that commentary. So anyway, Savior going to be starting in the upper left-hand corner. In purple, bottom right-hand corner, we have Firebathero in yellow. And I am extremely surprised that Firebathero is being filled in on this map. This is Battle Royale. I looked into it a bit. Two-hatch Lurker is so strong in this map for several reasons, because you've got those two Troy assimilators in the front where basically you take one of them down, only small units can get through. You take both of them down, only ghosts can fit through. As a result, that's just, because it's so close, it's just a nice natural funnel. Medic Marine really have trouble getting through there, and Hydralisks and Zerglings can fit through no problem when one assimilator is down. Which, if you can just rush, and basically it's an advantage for Zerg because they can take down one of the assimilators and really limit the flow of troops against the other two races. Whereas it's a liability for the other races because if any of the assimilators are down, that just really limits their movement, makes it very difficult to get anything accomplished. And it's a nice choke funnel for specifically Lurkers against Medic Marine. You can visualize that. Mech not very viable because again, all mech units are medium or above, so none of them fit through. Anyway, it looks like Firebathero, and this is the other thing, I can't believe they're giving Savior, this is a huge thing. If you guys don't know about this rivalry, this is the biggest rivalry in StarCraft. Savior, when he was Bondra, just was playing so well, and then hit the wall called Bisu, and then Firebathero was the guy dancing on his grave, the guy playing the pipe, just having a good time, laughing at him. He was not just the nail in the coffin, he was really mocking it and building an engineering bay. Okay, building a barracks up on the front door. That was weird. But yeah, really, this is one of those matches that Savior really wants to win. Could do a lot to boost his confidence. I think if he loses on this map, it could be absolutely humiliating. So I just think it's kind of odd, though, because what if it does boost Savior's confidence? That's a big risk for SamSung, I think. You do not want a active... Oh, and Firebathero going for Mech. Oddly enough. Again, I just don't think Mech is very viable on this map because you take down even one of those simulators and every single... you're not going to be able to cycle units out. It looks like we're seeing a 9 pool into expansion. Actually, I think that might have been a 12 pool into expansion by Savior. Going for an expansion here after his pool. Either way, I didn't get a really good look at the drone count because I was too busy talking. But he is going to be able to get a couple. Let's kind of get a count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think it was a 9 pool actually. A 9 pool into expansion. The quick drone count. So should be able to cycle some Zerglings down here, but I really don't like this gas take. I don't like this mech build because he might be able to sneak, if he can get that Vulture out, that'll really be the critical thing. Savior spotting this out with that Overlord. I don't know if he saw the gas or not, but he's definitely seeing that factory now. And only a single SCV on gas, so it looks like Firebathero thinking about expanding. The Marine taking a couple pot shots here at the Marine. But yeah, the Zergling's coming up. Now here's the two things they can do. Seeing that factory, they can run in, they can try to stop that secondary from going up, or they can just, at this moment after they kill that SCV scout, if they're going to, looks like they can take down one of those assimilators, make that Vulture near useless for Firebathero, while Savior basically keeps mobility and leaves his front door open. So I'm kind of curious about the decision making here. Single SCV and Marine going to have to back off. That Marine a little bit exposed. Looks like they're going to turn around and go after that. Oh, Savior being really aggressive here. He's going to run right in, and he's not going to be able to take that Marine in that SCV line, but he is going to be able to stop that factory from going up for just another half second. Really small margins can affect this, and this is looks almost catching that Marine though. It doesn't look like the SCVs are going to be able to do any damage to those Zerglings. That is going to force SCVs off the line. That's going to hurt Firebathero's economy. Firebathero just playing a very risky game. That is his style though. He likes playing risky. Hydralist then going up, Lair going up as well. So this is kind of that two-hatch build I was talking about. I expect to see Lurkers here in not too long. SCV trying to cycle through, not being successful in doing so. Single Zergling on that single Marine. There's that Vulture, but that assimilator down, and now those Zerglings going to be able to back out safely, and that Vulture not going to be able to follow. Now, this is the problem yeah, there's no way that Vulture is going to be able to fit through. Savior doesn't even need to invest in Sun Colony. Oh, maybe not! I've never seen this trick before. Maybe if he can sneak that Vulture out, he'll still be able to get a couple kills. Savior not in an area to spot it, and there's... Oh, no, looks like that SCV not having any success in doing so. So it looks like even then, that's forcing Firebathero to micro that instead of putting micro in, or I should say macro, into his base in the meantime. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to slip through, but really that was a brilliant tactical maneuver on Savior's part, and I think that's really going to pay off. Savior could go, he can still stick with the Hydralisks, he can still put those Lurkers on contain, take some additional bases. He can go Mutalisk. It looks like he's got that Spire going. I assume he's going to go Mulisk kind of in transition here. And I like that decision because I don't think Firebathero, especially going after that expansion, Armory now going up, I don't think he's going to have enough Goliaths on the ground to really deal against a heavy Mutalisk, any sort of ground combo attack. And if a couple Hydralisks, which I think I saw out in the field, 2 Hydralisks moving out, they're going to be able to push those Vultures off the front line. Vultures not very good against against Hydralisks. You can see those Hydralisks just kind of waltzing straight through Zerglings coming up, and this is, Marine dies. Those Vultures are going to have to contend with the Hydralisks, and the Zerglings in the meantime going to stop that expansion from going up. Nice tactical play by Savior, just picking at Firebathero bit by bit. Those 3 SCVs going to repair those Vultures and keep them alive, so I don't think these 2 Hydralisks are going to be enough to really take them out if Firebathero micros this properly. It looks like he is going to end up losing 1 Vulture right there. Zerglings coming off the line to try to take out that other Vulture, and the SCV is getting a little bit confused. You can see Firebathero having to lax a little bit. Second factory going up, and all this is just delay to, and it looks like he is going to get the scout on that Spire coming. Let's see if he has an engineering bay out in time.